Hello, it's Website Wednesday again. Today I am bringing you a pre-recorded tip because it's half term in the UK and so I am off doing lovely things with my family. But websites, SEO, they stop for no one. And it's an ongoing process whether we like it or not. So I still wanted to turn up and give you something to go away and think about. So today I want to talk about tools because there are 3 tools that are really important when it comes to making your website work harder for you. So one of the tools is Google Business Profile. This used to be called Google My Business and it had its own little interface and you could go in and you could make changes. The idea is that this helps you to rank on the Google Maps app, which is the new way of viewing and changing your profile. But the benefit here is that you have an opportunity to rank twice. Once in the 3 map pack, which is the top 3 results of the maps, and also in the organic listings for a local term as well. So this is a tool that is really worth using and understanding and getting working for you. There's also Google Search Console. Now this is your website from Google's perspective, and it used to be called Google Webmaster Tools back in the day. What's great about it is that it picks up any issues on your website. So say, for example, you've got some blocked pages, some pages can't be indexed, or maybe there's even been an attack, a hacking attack or attempt on your website. Any issues can be picked up. And also things like whether there's a mobile responsive issue, because Google indexes first on mobile. So it's really important to have all these like really techie behind the scenes issues nailed. And that's what Google Search Console helps you to do. And then again, there's another one, Google Analytics, which you may have heard about. It's a bit more of a well-known one. And this is your website from a user's perspective. And what this allows you to do is to track a user's journey, and it allows you to see their behavior on your website and how long they're dwelling on your pages, what content they're looking at, what actions they're taking. You know, all these things help you understand where your marketing efforts are paying off. So if you're creating landing pages or blogs that are getting looked at and read, then that is a really good thing. And of course, we want the visitor, the prospect, to take that next step on your website. And so Google Analytics helps you kind of piece all these bits together, join the dots as it were, so that you can make your website the best it can be. So each of these tools are free. They all have their strengths, but they also have another thing in common. They're really bloomin' technical. They're not user-friendly. Their interfaces are very technical and difficult to understand. And it's no wonder that it puts, a business website owner off trying to grapple and understand these tools. But they are really, really important, because if you want to improve your website visibility and get it moving up the search engine rankings to that coveted page 1, ideally position 1 position, then you need to be understanding what's going on under the hood of your website. And that's why those tools are so important. So, dilemma, what to do about it? Well, I have a solution. I grappled with this for so many years with my website, with my agency clients. I knew there had to be an easier way. Going into each separate tool was not ideal. And you see, you've got to remember something. SEO is a long game. I make no bones about it. I'm very open with my members and my clients. It is long term, it's hard work, but it's worthwhile. And yes, it can be soul destroying when you're putting all this effort in and you're not seeing those results quickly, but the results come. They just take longer. It can be 3 to 6 months, maybe longer, depending on your industry, but it's that compound effect. It's that fact that you're taking those little actions consistently, and over time they build up to a much bigger win. SEO isn't an overnight success, unfortunately. But still, I see a lot of people who put off getting their website working for them, who will happily slave away on socials, putting out amazing content. And yes, getting engagement and building their audience on that platform, but not necessarily building their email list. And, you know, what I don't get is why so many businesses don't see that correlation between the effort they're putting in on a platform where your content after a while is going to be hidden, whereas with your website it is going to be visible online for years to come and can really start working hard for you. Your website is the most powerful channel of all. It is the best performing channel compared to paid ads, compared to social media, organic search, and getting your website and SEO is the best performing channel. Obviously, you need to know what you're doing and you may need help with that. But back to this solution I talk about. So we've got these 3 tools, right? They all are all over the place. They're brilliant. We know they're useful, but how do we bring them into our world in a much easier way? Well, I have a tool that I use for my business website and my members in my program and also my clients use. And what's cool about it is that those 3 tools are brought in to one central place. It's just that the content, the data is displayed in a much more intuitive way. It's really user-friendly and it's much easier to understand rather than grappling with these terms and not understanding where things sit. And the other great thing is that it's a tool I've mastered in my own website and my own business, and I'm happy to help you do the same for your business. So today, I want you to consider what you find hard about SEO and why maybe you keep putting it off, and whether you are actually going in and looking at your metrics and understanding what they mean and how you need to act on it to make them better, and whether the idea of an all-in-one SEO tool sounds appealing to you. Because if it does, the good news is that I can show you a demo of this tool in action. And you can see the kind of outputs you can expect, such as you can do keyword research in it. You can measure your rankings. You can see how your keywords are performing and going up and down in the search engines. You can outreach for backlinks, which is one of the hardest parts of SEO. You can get your local search working harder for you, all in one central place. You can compare what your competitors are doing, what keywords they're ranking for, what gaps there are with your website. You can get prompts on keywords that might be a better fit for your website. And there's even an AI tool integrated which helps you map out blogs and come up with the title and description based on the keyword. Are you still with me? Look, I know it's techy and I know that's what's off-putting about SEO, but I do try to keep it simple. And I was once told that I'm like a translator. I am a translator of the language of SEO, because let's face it, SEO is like another language. So I can help you to understand all of these tools and this interface in a much easier way. And you never know, you might grow to love it as much as I do. Okay, perhaps not. Maybe that's a step too far. But the point is I have your back, both in terms of the tools and the knowledge, and more importantly, how to apply that to your website. So you have one action. Simply book in a call with me. We can get together and get to know each other a little bit more. And I will then show you a demo of this all-in-one tool in action, which I wouldn't be without now. And show how it could really help you with your service business, whether you're a consultant, whether you're a coach, but somebody who wants to get your website higher up the search engines, more visible, working harder for you over a longer period of time, not just kind of instant wins now. So that's your one job, is to go and book a call in with me.